semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Coleman. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wilcox. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. At the 30. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilcox. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job of this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. He stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Fights through. Look at that powerful running. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. A short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. He's found some room with the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. The RPO caught to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they get the completion. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. The DB is backing off from the line now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Catch made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They keep him guessing with a run. Past the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. That's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
Bringing it out. It's Wilcox. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Defense showing blitz here. It's a safety. The safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Rodriguez. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Washington. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he drops back in the gun. Now rolling out to his left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Covey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Over the middle, it's Pringle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a 1-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to field it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. We get the second half started with the running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Buying time, moving to his left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. He sets up the offense in great position.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And now the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
quarterback's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The Huskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. For a heavy blitz. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Wilcox. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
On the move now. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. It looks like Kentucky will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskers. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With the spot and the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. What a stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Pounding away with the run game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilcox. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And that's interception number 5. Where will this keep